name might suggest, we are not originally from here. So we're going to tell you guys who we are and where we're from. But first, I want you guys to start thinking about something. I just need a place where you have felt out of place. So think about that for a minute while we introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Ken. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. And no, we don't have speech impediments. It's how we talk.
I'm Tom. I'm going to tell us that I'm from New Jersey, where I drink coffee and go for walks.
I'm Roger. I'm an Army brat. I'm from everywhere and nowhere. No, I didn't graduate high school in Maryland.
And I am Jeanette. I was born in Baltimore, grew up in Pennsylvania, and I'm a proud Nittany Lion. And tonight we have a special guest who is also a misplaced Northerner, but he is about to be a replaced East Coaster.
Repatriated.
Yeah. So tell them who you are.
Hi everyone, my name is Zach. I am also from New Jersey. I went to school in Pittsburgh, and now I'm about to, in like a few days, going back to school in DC, which is like that region. It's the east. It's the Northeast still. I think it's like the southern border. The most south.
Mid-Atlantic.
It's above the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah. Yes, the very same.
As long as it's above the Mason-Dixon.
So we're going to do some improv for you tonight. First, Zach is going to tell a story, which is going to inspire our improv. But like I said, I hope you guys are thinking about a place where you felt out of place. And we'd love to hear that from you now.
Prison shower.
The shower?
The prison shower.
Hold on, I heard
Prison shower.
prison shower. Okay.
I also heard
Korea?
Korea.
Korea. I heard high school prison
Women's
shower.
locker room?
Korea.
Yeah, one more.
Okay. What's going on right here, guys? You got something for me?
I said women's locker room.
Women's locker room.
Oh man.
Feel a little
High
out of place.
school, Korea, women's locker room, prison shower.
The only time I've been even like near a jail was when I was in the Boy Scouts. Stop. Stop it. No, Cub Scouts actually. Stop. And it was like because all the badges are just tour based. Like you don't actually do anything until you're like 14, and I was like 8. So like you got a badge for just going to like my town. It was just the municipal building, so it had 2 jail cells and also the courtroom right there. And that was the first time I felt like really terrified because like we all kind of filed in Cub Scout uniforms to an active courtroom where there was a trial going on, and this parade of Cub Scouts just walks in, and the judge acknowledges it, and I was terrified because I didn't know how law works because I was 7. How did I know that? And I was like, am I going to jail because the judge looked at me? And no, I wasn't, it turned out. I did get the cops called on me twice in high school because you can't make death threats. You can't make death threats even in a joking speech where I acknowledged that I had burnt down a rival high school, even though I clearly hadn't. I spoke in the past tense and it was still there, so I didn't do that. It was hyperbole, like you were teaching us in the rhetoric class. But no, it's like the teacher then reported to the principal. Principal like, I have to call the cops. It's policy. And then I made real death threats because I was really mad at the school, and that just brought the cops back. And both times I was sent to the same psychologist, and the second time, this is really cathartic telling the story. The second time, the same psychologist walks in and it's like, oh my God, you again? Seriously? The same thing? Like, just stop doing that. You're fine. And then I went back to a public school, because this was a magnet. I just went back to a public school, did the same shit. No one cared, because they had real problems.
All right, everybody, gather around. It's time to earn your shivving badges. Did everybody bring their toothbrush?
I've been working on mine.
All right,
I should get down to a nice point.
What I would recommend now, everybody look at Johnny Shiv. What I recommend is use the bristle part. See? You sharpen the bristle. Now that may tickle, and that may just be a distraction. But it's just going to grab that blood and it's going to flick it around. All right, you got an electric toothbrush. That, you know what? That's probably going to be good, but I don't know that they'll let you keep it. All right, you 2 shivs. I still think they're probably going to confiscate that. You need something basic. You just brought a stick. All right. Everybody back away from Timmy. This is another great point.
Jimmy hurts when he's having fun.
Right. This is a great thing. The first day when you get to Cub Scout prison, you pick the craziest, biggest person there, and that's who you jump. And you kill them right away. And no one else will bother you the rest of the camp out. If someone could kill, please kill. Yes. All right, so it's just vibrating against his face. And look, when you pull this out, now your bristles are all full of blood.
Thank you very much. And I can't use my toothbrush now.
No.
Oh, that did some damage.
All right, let's move on to getting our mule badges. Now, to be a proper mule.
You again?
Well,
What did I tell you?
I was pretty sure that if the judge didn't actually make eye contact with me, I wouldn't go to jail. So, I just moved around a lot. And he got a little upset. He kind of hit me and said it was contempt of court.
Yeah, give me your papers. Let me see how long. Okay, 40 days of mandatory counseling. So let's just get right to it. Tell me about your childhood.
Well, my mom didn't understand rhetoric. Like, I would say that I did stuff, but it was clearly in the past tense, and like, my brother was still alive, so she just didn't get it. I was on this level, she was on this level, not really a match.
How did that make you feel?
Made me feel like I was, made me feel like I was hiding behind that.
Oh, you know what? I'm
Because
sorry. Our time's up for the day.
Oh.
You again. They keep bringing you back to me. Starting to think maybe I'm not a very good psychologist.
No, you're great.
No. So you're still killing people, skinning them, and wearing their bodies as a suit.
Except you.
That's later.
Let's keep that. Let's keep that going. Maybe I've been going about this all wrong. What's your favorite part about wearing a person's skin suit?
Well, kind of like how I see you from the outside, so I can see that person from the inside. But I like seeing you from the outside, so you're okay.
So it's about just understanding people and getting to know them. My favorite color's blue. You don't have to kill me. You know a thing about me. All right, so I've been going about this all wrong. I've been trying to tell you how killing people, skinning them, wearing their suits are a bad thing.
Yeah.
Let's flip it.
Okay.
Let's talk about the pros of
That's right.
and wearing their thing as a suit.
There are tons, yeah. There are tons. It's like, okay, there's the excitement, all right, when they're not expecting it. It's like a surprise party. It's
So
like
the people you're killing and then skinning aren't expecting it.
they're not expecting it, right? It's like when I was a little kid, and like my parents would like just surprise me for my birthday or something like that. And you feel great. It's kind of like that. You get to see that surprise, only it's like really amped up. Because it's not just a birthday cake.
It's a birthday suit.
Inmates, I'm really glad to have you here today.
We're glad to be here.
I know this was a surprise to tour of the candy factory, but as a part of your rehabilitation, you're just going to earn all these badges by going on tours.
Great.
Sweet.
Fantastic. This is how we get paroled, right? We get
This
to go.
is how you get paroled. So I just want to take you through the whole candy. Yes, inmate number 456.
Just to be clear, I am legally required to ask this. Are there children on this tour?
We do not have any child workers here at all.
That's a load off. Well, I'm not allowed to wink either.
Yeah, I was doing the winking.
Okay, all
There
right.
are no child laborers here. Yes, inmate number 267.
In the criminal world, the winking means that you don't actually mean what you just said. You actually mean the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true in the criminal world. So, should we commence our tour?
Yeah, let's start walking around this factory.
So, first off, I'm going to show you where we make the chocolate.
All right, now in the criminal world,
Yes.
where do you make the chocolate? Some people ask for salmon.
I think we speak a little bit of a different language here in the candy.
I'm just glad to clear all this up.
Yes, we're super clear. Yes, inmate 267.
Is each of us going to learn a life lesson at one of the stops, and then one of us dies, and then there's a song
Oh,
after
yeah.
that?
Legally, I have to ask, are there Oompa Loompas on this tour?
Charlie,
Yeah.
you've made it through my chocolate factory.
Oh,
You've made it through the Oompa Loompas. Survived the ordeals of being sucked up into a chocolate tube and being blown up into a fruit. And then squeezed. And so I've decided I'm going to give you my chocolate factory. With the Oompa Loompas. All of the Oompa Loompas. They're yours, Charlie.
They're mine.
They're all yours.
Mr. Wonka, I don't know what to say. This is the greatest gift I could have ever received.
I know. I think you'll really appreciate the Oompa Loompas, you know?
Okay.
Especially the one that...
Oompa Loompa-dee-doo.
I'm trying to tell you about being fat.
Who said I have to work for you?
This guy said you have to work for me.
Oompa 1. I thought you were totally on board with this.
Oompa Loompa Doompity Delective Bargaining.
Now hang on a second.
Do we have to continue the song? You get where we're going, right?
I get where you're going, but the whole point of this is I can't keep doing this forever. You guys want to keep eating the chocolate, right? And you want to have your little side business, right? Where you pour that nice, sweet little powder and you go sell off to some countries, right? I don't say anything about that.
It's cocoa.
Mr. Wonka!
It's cocoa powder.
Oompa Loompa Doopity-Rius. Why don't you just go ahead and free us?
All right, you know something? I think you guys should thank me. I saved you from your stupid little island, and you were just kind of marching around like this and just saying Oompa Loompa.
Oh, Kanye Wonka thinks this was a choice.
Hi, everybody. Sitting over there thinking about group therapy, reminded of after the second set of death threats, I was sent to like parent-child group therapy, where I was reminded of how good my relationship with my mom is, because I was like the sixth person in order, and this is like nonsense, like you got $1 every week, you had good behavior, and you keep the $1, or you could spend it on the prize. Well, there was a Chuck E. Cheese, it was like Chuck E. Cheese style therapy. is what it was, and they would go around, and one of the kids, and I'm like, because this is someone, I feel like bad disclosing this, but it's like 1,000 miles away and 10 years ago, so what's the harm?
Right.
If you know this person, I'm sorry in advance. But don't say their name, I guess, because I don't know who it was either. I never met it. I was only there for a week. It was like, so like the parent had to explain the kid's behavior that week. Like my mom had to vouch for me and be like, no, he's good in school. He's just So, one of the stories was like, yeah, so we were arguing about her father, and I picked her up at the mall, and then she started kicking in the back of my seat, so I just left her on the side of the freeway.
Oh.
And how did she get home? Oh, her father probably picked her up. So that was again when I say like the thing about real problems. That's a real problem. I didn't need therapy, and I know that sounds like what somebody who needed therapy says. But no.
I don't know why I'm here. I don't need therapy.
That's exactly what someone who needs therapy would say. I'm gonna need you to bite down on this bit. They sent you for electroshock therapy, sweetheart. You should have saved those coupons. You would have gotten out of this.
But I do good in school and stuff. I'm
Sorry.
just a little...
Gotta have 20 coupons to get to talkie therapy.
I don't need surgery.
That's just what everyone who needs surgery would say.
No, it's fine. I'm left-handed, or I can learn to be left-handed.
No. We can't leave it like that. We gotta heal you.
You're gonna heal me. No
Yeah.
surgery, just healing. All right, done.
Oh, we're gonna heal you through surgery. Nurse, come on in. Nurse.
Yes, doctor. Heart.
Very good. Oh, good.
Well, it's not gonna be like some stranger's hand, like some arm you got off some sort of guy wearing a red polo or anything.
No.
Because I would never want the arm of a guy wearing a red polo.
It's not. I
Okay,
swear. Okay. Now see. Use your other hand and touch this hand. Okay. Oh, look. See it flinch? It's alive.
I'm starting to pick up on some of the maybe positives that this hand might give me in the future. Are you ready?
Exactly. Okay. Now let's just put it on there for size. Okay.
Give it a test bit.
All right. That's great.
Hey,
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
I think I'm gonna like this. Now it's not like this is some sort of a questionable hand.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It definitely was not from a serial killer.
Oh, okay. But serial killer, like he killed individual people and wore them like as skin suits, not like a genocider or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Five people.
Nurse,
Yes.
give him the large steak knife.
How about in this hand? This hand, give me the large steak knife in this
There we
hand
go.
over here.
Large steak knife.
Why do you have a steak knife?
Oh no! Oh.
Please don't give me the head of someone who went a week to therapy and at most got $1.
Mom, he would not stop kicking the back of my seat, so I just left him on the side of the freeway.
Darlene?
I know, Mom, I know you told me to watch after little Billy, but you know what? It's time Billy learns to watch out for himself.
You know, Darlene, I think I agree with you. In fact, next time, leave him in the freeway.
Dad, Darlene left me by the side of the road.
That's right.
Again.
That's right, Billy.
You were kicking my chair.
Yeah, but I gotta ride back. You mind if I wear my club colors inside? Is that okay?
You know, Billy, we need to really talk about your behavior. You're on very thin ice right now. The next time you provoke your sister, you are probably not going to make it home.
What?
That's
You know,
right.
when you make a threat to somebody in my position, bad things happen, Dad. And I'm talking like in future tense. Not that bad things did happen. I'm not doing this for rhetoric. Okay? This is a bona fide threat from a hex choir boy.
You know I have no idea what you're talking about when you say rhetoric.
Are they giving you grief, Johnny Steak Knives?
Yeah,
All right.
they are Lucas Crankcase.
All right, well, what boys gonna do with your life now? Just go to Chuck E. Cheese?
We're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese. All right.
We got this thing. I stand on top of the skee ball machine. He throws me the balls. They go right in.
Right in.
120 tickets every time.
So you're scamming Chuck E. Cheese? Darlene, you're seeing this as well?
Can I drive him there?